What's going on, everybody out there? Welcome back. We're back from this long ass break, hiatus, whatever you want to call it, baby. We back live on location in the stew, aka my bedroom, because I'm poor and I can't afford a studio yet. Speaking that to existence, once I get once I get everything lined up. You know what I'm saying? The home studio gonna look real nice, real nice, real nice. If you couldn't already tell, I'm in a great mood. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think this is gonna be a long episode because I'm gonna keep it a stack. I've been wanting to record for a very long time, but every time I get up to the plate, I fail myself. I ghost myself on shit like that. Like I say I'm gonna do something like as far as creating or content or podcasting, whatever I decide to get my hands on, because I try to do a lot of shit. I try to keep my mind moving at all times. I just get tired and I get into this slump and I'm just like, damn, I really don't feel like doing that shit, because realistically, what am I going to talk about for 45 minutes to an hour? That's why I go on these long hiatuses sometimes, because it's like, baby, I ain't got nothing to talk about. Sure, I could come up here and give you the lesson, right, of where I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, and things of that nature. But it's like, that's like 30 minutes. Tops. Sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes I done dropped an 18-minute joint on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you support the show, thank you. If you don't, well, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. You're lost, buddy. You know what I mean? Oh, where do I begin, yo? Yo, so let's take it back to October, baby. So, life was pretty cool. I was driving consistently. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm living the life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the club damn near every weekend. I'm dancing. You know what I'm saying? The vibes is real smooth. I went to San Antonio for Halloween. Great trip, yo. Great trip. I mean, yo, I had so much fun. Shout out to the homies that invited me. You know what I'm saying? It's all love and more on top of that, man. I appreciate y'all for real. I love it. Halloween, I went as a lifeguard. You know what I mean? So that was solid. Halloween Kills. Greatly disappointed in that hoe. I can't remember on the last pod if I talked about it or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah. This is the recap, so you might hear me repeat some shit, y'all. It's my bad. It's been a while though, so let's get reacquainted. Yeah, that movie. All right, let me not cap. It wasn't ass. The ending was terrible. Terrible. So yeah, there's that. Then we hop into November. Really just kind of thugging it out, man. November, I was kind of up and down in how I was feeling. Some days, I'm on the up, and other days I was feeling a little down, a little blue. It is what it is, but I'm going to make it do what it do, Let's see. More going out on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? More movies. I have to look at like all the tickets I bought to tell you the movies I've seen. Let's see. I seen that new Wakanda, that new Black Panther. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dare I say, movie of the year? I don't know. That's a strong take. I haven't watched everything this year. And I definitely have more movies to watch. You know what I'm saying? But as far as superhero movies go, it's not a lot of things touching that hoe, I'm gonna be honest. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying, to my boy Chadwick, man. That shit is sad. But man, they did a great fucking job in his memory. Let me tell you. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know, the super nerds of this MCU shit, you know, wanted to see the original storyline with bro starring in it. Hey, me too, but I'll keep it a stack. I love the character development that they took with Sherry and all of them, or Suri, excuse me. It just, you know what I mean? Like the introduction of new characters, the lore that they're building, and how they're tying it with just history and stuff like that. And, you know, Marvel's take on history is very interesting. Like, it's cool. I fuck with that heavy. So yeah, Black Panther, great movie, fam. Great movie. What's another movie I saw? Yo, Pray for the Devil. Hot ass. Hot ass. Not gonna cap to you. Hot ass. I really don't even like going to see movies like that, because it's like, I didn't like how they worded the title. I get it's a play on words, but you know, hey man, I can't get down with that too much. But I went to go see it. Hot ass. Like, hot ass cheeks, my boy. Like, this shit is terrible. Dog shit Melissa. Shout out to Baby Tron. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But, yeah. Shit was ass. Yo, what else did I do, man? Yo, more going out. You know, I've been an outside crusader. Nigga, let me tell you. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's so funny because it be the same two people that invite me out. Literally. And it's like, and it's clockwork. It's clockwork. You know what I'm saying? One, I mentioned her on the show before, Kayla. That's my dog, my ace boogie, man. That's fam for real, right? So anytime, you know, the homie extends the invitation, you know what I'm saying, man? How can I not? You know what I mean? Then plus, like, she dresses it up for me. I'm not even gonna stunt you. Yo. If you know my favorite location in town, you know I'm gonna go there every time it's suggested. Hey baby, it starts with an F, you know what I'm saying? It is with an S, baby. I ain't gonna tell the secrets now. I can't, you know. If you know, you know, baby. If you know, you know, baby. You go see me there. Not all the time, but you these past 2 months you would have seen me there a lot. No cap. Which is funny because going out is something I'm not usually known for. So, damn, what's up with that, Ashton? Couldn't tell you, guy. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, or girl. You know what I'm saying? Who's ever in the audience? You feel me? Very inclusive of me. I know. Anyways, all jokes aside, yo. Yeah, I'll be outside, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And should be cool. Should be cool. Speaking of that, man. Listen. I have to talk about one of my favorite albums in rotation right now. Her Loss. Drake, 21 Savage. It's a great fucking album, man. It's a great fucking album. Honestly, Drake was not playing on that album. And a lot of people were complaining about the absence of 21 on the album. But I think how he was placed on each song with all of his verses were very strategic. And to be honest, a little does more than a lot sometimes. Because, right, I'll keep it a stack. I think after Honestly Nevermind, which I love that album, but a lot of y'all didn't, right? Because, I mean, if you don't like to dance and stuff like that, then okay, I get it. And I'm not even a good dancer. You know what I'm saying? The reality is what made me start dancing, it was like this. I was a wallflower nigga for the longest time, most of my career. What has that yielded me? You know what? I care to ask you that. You've been a wallflower most of your career. What has that yielded you? Nothing. Nothing. You don't have any cool stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have any, like, random friendships. No substance, baby. And I'll be honest with you. I had to look myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, let's change that. How I got into dancing, that new Bad Bunny. Listen, buddy, where I live at currently, out west, you know what I'm saying? They love him out here. They revere that man out here. So by definition, you know what I'm saying? Off top, they're finna play him. Every single spin. I don't care what DJ it is, they have a Bad Bunny set in their arsenal. And I can respect it. Has it helped me improve on my Spanish? Somewhat. Has it helped me find some rhythm? Yes. And then I transfer said rhythm to some of my favorites. Some of the classics, right? You know what I'm saying? You just, hey, solid in the hips, baby. That's all I'm going to say. Solid in the hips. And then, man, it makes me expand. It makes me expand my love for music even more. I love music, right? So, I love the dance scene in Philly, New Jersey, all of that. Milwaukee got a little dance, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep it a stack. I used to hate when my homeboys used to dance. And you know what? Let me stop that capping. I say homeboys, but it's like 2 or 3 niggas that used to dance. And there's only really one nigga that was gonna dance regardless of the situation. My nigga, your ball, man. Y'all clap it up for my nigga, man. He doing this thing out here, you know what I'm saying? Grown man shit, Got him a career job, everything, you know what I'm saying? He living life, he loving his woman, you know what I'm saying? I salute shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I grow up, I want to be like you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga, Yabal. But listen, before this nigga changed his life and shit, look, Yabal used to fucking dance everywhere. And like an old nigga that I am in spirit, it used to piss me off. Fam, we all over campus. This man gonna find a reason to dance. Every time. Now at the parties, hey, I'm letting my boy get his shit off because, you feel me, that yield a lot of positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen, I get mad over some weird shit, but, I ain't no fool. You know what I'm saying? Why was I get mad about a nigga just dancing everywhere? Well, you know what? I take that back. Sometimes that nigga shouldn't have been dancing, but he was dancing. But you know what? That's what I love about my nigga Yabal. Yabal was going to be him every single moment. And I can't do nothing but love it. So shout out to my dog. What was I talking about? Don't even know. Is this going to be a long episode? Shit, I don't know. But yeah. Speaking of going out. These past few months, or this month in October. Let me start saying few. I'm dramatic with that. My bad. These past couple weeks have been interesting. Me and my coworkers have been getting into deep dives of just human interaction. Talking about human interaction. Especially in the dating world. Not only do I participate with this in my coworkers, but this is a topic of discussion with a couple of my homegirls, friends, whatever. Right? Check me out. I have a friend, Gabs, shout out Gabs. Gabs asked me, yo, what is your quote unquote ick as a man? First of all, the terminology ick is insane, but you know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it. You know my slogan, baby. Shout out to the internet. Anyway, and I didn't really have one. What is an ick? You know what I'm saying? Is this something serious? See, when it's something serious, they're labeled as red flags. But what is an ick? I asked her. She said, something that a woman would do that would just instantly make you unattracted to her. And I said, that's pretty hard. Then, I had to sit there and say, well, wait a minute, Ashton. There's definitely some things you don't rock with, right? You know what I mean? And then, I had to really think about it. I got so deep in thought, I was like, man, if there's nothing that really bothers me, like, am I easygoing or am I a whore? You know what I mean? Like, these are real questions. So, yo, check me out. Icks. I'm going to keep it a stack. It's not as important to me how I'm about to explain it, but it's so appreciated. You know what I'm saying? When I get a girl, that probably might be the name of this episode, because I'm probably say that a lot. When I get a girl, or if I had a girl, let's say that, if I had a girl, you know what I'm saying? Check me out. I love a woman with good hand hygiene. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, her hands ain't rough. They're always soft, clean. Listen, you don't have to have your nails done. But, you know what I'm saying? If you do, it's a nice touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be more inclined to hold hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even my style. You feel me? I don't really like doing the walking and holding hands. You feel me? It's a little weird. But then again, like, maybe I'm not old enough to understand. Like, maybe when I get married, like, you know what I'm saying? My wife, she'll change my perspective on that. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep my head on the swivel. Like, if we need to run or I need to fight, you need to fight, we shouldn't even be locked up in hands. That's a waste of movement. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can pivot and knock both of us out. Stop it. Anyways, yeah, so like an ick for me, yo, bad hand hygiene. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that why does your hands look like you've been touching a muffler? You feel me? Like, if I ever see some hands like that, you know what I'm saying? Baby, you thought you was finna touch me? And you know how women do, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all like to just touch areas, like, that shouldn't be touched. Like, yo, like, why are y'all face touchers? What's up with the face touching? Hey, I have sensitive skin. Listen, I have a whole skin routine. I really don't. I just use 2 products. Let me not do that. But listen, hey, I'm trying to fight this acne the best I can. You touching my face does not help, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. What are you doing there? You know what I mean? Or like the back of your neck. Stop it. I break out there too. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. See, now I sound like a villain. Like, yo, I don't like affection and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. But like, if you overly touch my face, I'm like, damn, yo, chill. You know what I'm saying? Chill, baby, chill. You know what I'm saying? It's cool every once in a while, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you just, damn. You know what I mean? Anyways, what else? I promise you more will come to me as this shit goes on, but I don't know. Anyways, man, I got a question for y'all. Do people still slide in the DMs? Is that a thing? Yo, I know I sound old, but like, hear me out. Social media, like, okay, I think my age group, You know what I'm saying? Or those around my age group. We were the first wave of children to grow up with social media. So we went through the social media phase, and then we went to college, and we're still messing with social media. We still attend to it daily, but it doesn't have the same impact on us as it was in middle school or high school, right? So now we're in college, and then a lot of us are either getting ready to graduate or have already graduated college, right? And so now you're more inclined to interact with people in person. If you see somebody that's attractive, you're more inclined to go talk to them, because once you turn 21, that's your whole world in some shape, form, or fashion. You're talking to people in real time. You know what I'm saying? You're figuring out the do's and don'ts of this human interaction, this conversation game. You know what I'm saying? In real time. So you're not necessarily on Twitter as much. You might tweet about what's going on before you go to the function, after the function, or if the function is super ass, you may get on your phone. I'm not going to say that we're just phone free. That would be a lot, but I just think like the art of sliding in DMs is dead, at least for my age group. It's on you new niggas now. You know what I mean? That's y'all bag. You know, that's your pocket. And you know, that's just what that is. So I have to ask, is that still living and breathing? Y'all still making that work? Y'all still making that rock? You know, I always found it so awkward to do that. Because, like, what do you say? I'm contacting you unsolicited. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, you shoot them a compliment on their appearance. So now I'm sliding into your inbox unsolicited, making a comment about your appearance, even though it's a positive one, and seeking interaction with you, hoping that you'll interact with me back. Because realistically, I probably saw you in person and thought this was easier. Crazy world we live in. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me not sit here and talk about this like I'm shaming it. I just think it's a hard ass process. Like, I don't have the riz like that to pull that off. You know what I mean? I'm not him with that at all. So, like, for example, dog, story time. 2016, second semester of my senior year. So this is Ashton with a flat top. I used to have the stud earrings, no facial hair, and I don't know, my swag was different. But hey, man, some people was fucking with it, some weren't. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know? It just takes time to figure it out. So, you know, peep the game. Peep the, you know, what's it called? The functiani. I don't know how to make up a word there. So look, I'm sitting in this science class, boom, right? See this young lady, real pretty. Probably, I think, top 10 prettiest girls at that time. She was. And boom, I'm sitting there, I'm peeping, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't on no weirdo shit. I ain't staring at her, no shit like that. I'm like, oh, she's cute. So, you know, I go around and, you know, I like to be a little sleuth. Like, you know, I ask questions. Yo, oh girl, what's up? You know, what's going on with her? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, she cool? What's up with that? You know? And, you know, the homies give me the rundown and stuff like that. And they be like, yeah, man, she cool, she bad, blase. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta really be him to, you know what I'm saying, to even get in your DM, to get in her DMs. So I'm like, all right, bet. Okay. well, I'm definitely not him. But this is high school, right? And hey, shit, shoot or shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I completely forget about that conversation. I want to say a couple days, maybe a week later, boom, I see her on the bird, on the Twitter. You feel me? And so follow, boom, got the follow back. You know what I'm saying? Functiani. And so, I'm sitting there looking at the situation and I'm chilling. And, hey, man, I was with the homies one day. We was at my boy Dylan's house. I don't know if they remember this, man, but they was like, hey, man, I dare you to DM somebody or something. Like, I don't know what we was playing, and the wager was like you had to DM somebody off the strength of the muscle. I'm like, this is the perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Because I had an excuse. Yo, if I failed miserably, I'm definitely finna tell them, oh, my friends, they they took my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was finna get in my bag with this. But then again, I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? See, accountability is important. You see, I was going to go in there with that mindset that I was going to put it on the homies. But then I backtracked and I said, nah. You got to stand on all 10, Didell. And I said, bet. Now, one thing, if you know about me, no game. No game at all. Yo, no game. So, boom. I step in there. And, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? I said, hey. Ask her a dumb question. I think we have class together. You know what I mean? Or I said some shit like that. She was like, yeah, we do. And I was like, no way, get out. That's you that be sitting up in front. She was like, yeah. And I fumbled, dog. Conversation was starting out strong, bro. I ran out of stuff to say so bad because because it was like, I wasn't, it's going to sound wild, but like, it was like, I didn't think I would get that far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking she finna curve me at the front gate because they done told me you got to be him to really, you know what I'm saying, talk to her. Whole time, because she's so pretty, niggas be scared to approach her. And here I am. Fumbled the bag. Fumbled the bag, man. I told her straight up, I'm in like moments like that, I told her the truth and I shouldn't have. I said, hey, I'm going to be honest. I don't have anything else to say. I didn't even think I would get this far. Not going to lie to you. She just laughed. We talked a little bit more and then, she went about her business. Shout out to her. I think she's married now and she has a kid. So, obviously, you know what I'm saying? She has to be somewhat of a good person, right? Wild. But yeah, that's how that went. So yeah, I asked, like, do y'all still do that? Is that still part of the game? You know what I'm saying? What is your approach? What is your lines? What do you throw in the mix? I'm curious. Enlighten me in the comment section, please. You know what I mean? It's a safe space. I mean, let's be honest. Yo, this ain't no, like, big time ass podcast, right? It will be one day. You know what I mean? I like to speak things in existence. But let's be realistic where we are. Yo, if you probably listen to the show, I probably know you. Or, you know what I'm saying? You probably just took a chance on me and just decided to rock out with me. And if you did, yo, I appreciate you. Much love, right? So anyway, there's that. What's it called, man? What is it? What is it called? What is it? What was I gonna say? Damn. This is tough. Let's crack open the notebook, man. Cause here's the thing. my creating process is weird. Even though I don't feel like recording, I never stop writing. Never stop writing. I'm always jotting down my thoughts. I'm always looking at stuff that I possibly want, what I possibly want to do, things of that nature. I'm always working. Always. So, there's that. But, man. Well, let's talk about basketball. Start there. Couple teams, man, that been on my radar. First of all, my Bulls. Man, about a quarter through the season, we're some mid. We have talent. You know what I'm saying? Zoe is still injured. Hoping to get him back pretty soon, but I don't know, man. He got that surgery, and Buddy said that he was just in a lot of pain. So shit, if that's what that is, that's what it is. DeMar DeRozan hit 20K points. Been balling out of his motherfudging mind. Zach LaVine battling with injuries, but when he's on, he's on. Shout out to the boy. You know what I mean? Vucevic is Vucevic. Man, shout out to Patrick Williams. He was hooping. He's been hooping. And then AO, you know what I'm saying? Or IO. I love his game too, man. We all right. Whew. Now, let's I had to talk about my boys first. Now, let's get into the thick of it. The Knicks. Jalen Brunson was a great pickup. No bullshit. You can say what you want to say. Was he overpaid? Probably so, but I'm going to keep it a stack. When you know what you're getting out of a guy, and a guy who is still hungry, still driven, you know what I'm saying, and as humble as you can be, you pay a guy like that. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. He's been doing his thing. I love his game. Very balanced. Yeah, kind of an undersized guard in like today's NBA for sure. But I call Jalen Brunson kind of a poor man's Luka because they play the same way to me, in the sense of Jalen Brunson has great shot making ability. He knows what angles to take. He plays off of both feet. Great footwork, very balanced, and just has a great IQ for the game. He plays the game the right way, but defensively, he's a little less to be desired. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really like the Brunson and the Doncic dynamic in Dallas. I thought it was interesting because, for the simple fact is, just like when you have two dudes that can light you up like that, it's crazy. And I look at Dallas now. Luka is being Luka. This is possibly a season where he could win MVP. But when you remove Luka, who is the nucleus of that team, they're dog shit, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't understand the rotation as to why Christian Wood doesn't play more with Luka, and also why he doesn't start. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a young talent in this league, and I think he could be developed a lot more if you play him against, the elite of the elite competition. Sometimes a couple of good ass whoopings will, you know what I'm saying, straighten you up. And he'll grow as a player. The experience will teach him new things, so on and so forth. But when he does play with Luka, I mean, it's a thing of beauty. I mean, it's a decent pick and roll. You got to pick your poison because Woods can stretch the floor, things of that nature. And I'm not going to lie, the Dallas Mavericks look a little bit fluky. And I say fluky because it's like Luka shitted on the Suns last playoffs, right? But I look at that and I say, okay, they beat a great Suns team. Well, I'm looking at the Suns now. In the absence of Chris Paul and Cameron Haynes, Devin Booker has elevated his level of play. I think he grew his dimension to play make for others, create shots for others, man. And when you pair that with his elite scoring ability, I think we need to talk about him more because he's doing the damn thing. Him, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Payne has stepped up. I mean, dare I say it, they almost look better than damn near last year because they really giving it to folks and shit. So, there's that. I have a interesting take on Luka. Somebody posted something interesting on Twitter, or NBA Twitter, let's say that. The tweet said, they say go get Luka some help. Well, he already had it. And it was a stat comparison sheet of Jalen Brunson and Kristaps Porzingis, two players that were previously on the Dallas Mavericks when Luka was there, and while Luka was there, and I'm not gonna lie, these niggas numbers are nice, especially the roles that they play on their team. You know what I'm saying? Like, Porzingis is like the second option on the Wizards. And Jalen Brunson is a solid point guard for the New York Knicks. I don't know why I'm butchering words today. But yeah, that's what that is. So it's like, Well, here's my take. Luka does too much for his own good. And he does it in a way to where you want to build the offense around him, but he's the most positive black hole I've seen in the offense. Because he's not selfish. Like, this nigga goes out there and he can average a triple-double. But with the same thing with Russell Westbrook, it's too much a bad thing. And I'm not saying he's padding stats because he's definitely playing in the flow of the game. He's very efficient, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But it's like he does so much for your team that what's left for the rest of the players on the court with him to do, it's not much. You know what I'm saying? Like, score the basketball, he can do that. Distribute the basketball, he can do that. Sometimes he's on the glass. Like, I mean, the only thing that Luka doesn't really do at a high level is defend. And I'll be honest, it's because he's slow. Physically, he's built for it. I mean, he's 6'7", long, big body kid. But let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, Luka is also playing some real athletes in the NBA, man. What can I say? So, I mean, that's my take on it. He's a positive black hole in the offense. And Jason Kidd has not yet cracked the code on building a championship roster around him. Because I don't think Spencer Dinwiddie is it. If that's your number 2 guy, let's stop it right here and there. And you're not giving your potential number 2 guy, who I think is Christian Wood, enough minutes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's ass defensively like that or what, but Christian Woods needs the ball. A little bit more PT. So that's the Knicks. That's the Mavericks. Broke them down. The Nets, interesting shit going on there in Brooklyn. I'll be honest with you. At first, Simmons was not aggressive enough for me, playing like dog shit. But Buddy's regaining his confidence back, and he's not always looking to pass. Simmons is the most dangerous on the floor when he's attacking. Straight up. And Simmons really is the piece that could take the Nets all the way. Because great players like Kyrie Irving and KD will figure it out. But as the number 3 option, and honestly, if he really gets going like how I know he can, he could be the main distributor of the basketball, bringing it up the court, things of that nature. It's gonna work because 6'10" with the vision, the handle, the speed, the athleticism, the physicality, this man can go get a bucket whenever he wants to. This is the same man that dropped 42 on Rudy Gobert. But you know what? As great as Ben Simmons could be and can be, it's a mental thing. Once he regains his confidence, that's when they'll take off. KD has been playing out of his mind. Kyrie's been under a lot of fire, a lot of controversy, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to speak on that too much. I just want to say that if you going to administer a punishment, next time somebody messes up, I want to see the same energy, quote unquote. And I put quotations around messed up because, I'm going to keep it a stack. The people that are distributing that film have not been punished. You know what I'm saying? The people said it. Like, you know what I mean? No distributor has been punished. None of that. But because it's him, and in his attempt to, educate, folks on the topic in question or whatever the case had may been, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's BS. And like this, even if the film isn't what he said it to be and he messed up. He just posted the film. That's all it is. And it's like, now we're crucifying people over what they post. But yet when so-and-so said this or so-and-so said that, nobody bat an eyelash. And listen, man, you just can't play favorites with me. But that's my take on the Nets. I love what the Suns are doing. I talked about them a little bit earlier. Devin Booker has elevated his playmaking and is playing out of his mind. Guys are really, following suit. You know what I mean? Because it starts with the guy up top. And when your best guy is playing like that, it inspires others to work. And DeAndre Ayton's doing this thing. Mikal Bridges, very unappreciated. You know what I'm saying? One of the best defenders in the league. And this man is a Swiss Army knife on offense. He can do it all. I'm not saying he's KD, but I'm saying like you can use him in so many plays, motions, anything. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mikal Bridges, man. Philly, battling injuries. James Harden, foot injury. Tyrese Maxey, foot injury. Embiid was battling injury, came back. They beat the Hawks. Go figure. I like that. Here's my thing, man. Embiid was playing at an elite level before he got injured. I just want to see Embiid on the biggest stage, man. I think he deserves it. I think when everybody was calling him soft back in the gap and how, he be crying too much or whatever the case may be, I think Buddy just took the criticism and just became an elite player. And so with that, I say, I'm just ready for the 76ers to be healthy and to get it right. The Miami Heat, I love this scrappy-ass team. Let me tell you. Big Jimmy Butler fan. My boy, he used to play in Chicago for us. Listen, man, the Miami Heat culture, man, I love how they play ball. They're very unselfish. They always like to make the right play. And guys know their role and they're superstars in their role. You can tell the team is in shape. They like to get up and down the floor. And everybody is willing to get out there on defense. Sometimes, it's not about the skill level. It's about the effort and the willingness to go out there and defend. Listen, if Ja Morant is coming downhill, I don't expect you to stop him. But I expect you to make him take the hardest shot every trip down the floor. And if he makes all of them, well then shit, like, at least you're trying. You know what I mean? We'll just switch and see if we get a different result. But yes, let's see. I might have to do a part 2 on this episode because I have a lot of NBA breakdowns and I don't have enough time. Well, I do, but I'm already at 45 minutes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It is 9:22 p.m. on November 29th, a Tuesday. And your boy is tired, man. This is my rest day for the gym. And I'm going to take it. So check this out. I appreciate y'all sticking with me and sticking through this. I was speaking a lot of nonsense, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hopefully I'm more organized the next time I record. It gives me energy and hope to record some more and finish this season out so then I can actually get into my creative zone for some new shit. So yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out. Peace.